So I would say, yeah, the other tips are it's really useful to read a lot, whether it's, magazines like Science and Nature, which will give you a sense of what's going on at the cutting edge in different fields, but also just talking to people. Like most scientists like me are really happy to get an email if someone's saying they're enthusiastic and would like to work with you. And so don't be shy, because I think a lot of times we self-select from reaching out to people, but I think if you actually reach out, maybe there isn't an immediate connection, but other people can help. So the reading and reaching out is one thing. The other thing I would say is for Leah's project, where she is contributing to this project of the Habitable Worlds Observatory's precursor stars list. So these are the stars that we are going to look around to find a planet as small as Earth in the right location where water could probably be liquid today. It's really exciting that we are thinking about not only what science can we do, but how can we involve the entire public in this. And so it's using this combination of Leah's amazing writing skills. I have to say I didn't like writing much when I was in school, but I found it's really important, and I now rather like it, to how do we communicate that to the public so that amateur astronomers can get involved in thinking about this and making measurements, which is related to Leah's other project on Exoplanet Watch. As well as just getting everybody involved, whether they're school children or senior citizens and everyone in between, because space is sort of all around us. Everyone looks up at the night sky. We've got, names and stories from antiquity all the way to present. And so getting a sense of how that all fits together and where the cutting edge research fits into that story is pretty cool. So I'm really happy that we have Leah here to help us with that.
And lastly, do you have a favorite exoplanet?
My favorite exoplanet that I often tell people about is called Planet Hunters 1b, because it was found by a citizen science project. I'm very partial to engaging the community. And so it's a quadruple system, so you have two binary stars, so they're going around each other. And this planet is, I think, in between them. So we always talk about how you could have 4 sunrises and sunsets on this planet, although honestly I don't know if they're close enough that you would actually get that effect. So I like that it's something that was found by the general public, that it wasn't just a group of us off in the lab finding, and that it's in a quadruple system. What's yours?
4 sunsets is quite whimsical. My favorite exoplanet. See, I feel like I've never really thought about this question. I do have a lot of fond memories of when the TRAPPIST system was first discovered, because it was when I was really first getting into physics and astronomy with my friends, not just as an academic thing. And I remember my friend he literally called me when the paper was released talking about that system, and he was like, Leah, they found so many potential Earth planets, and we just had a big nerd out in the morning, and yeah, so that system I have a lot of fond memories about.
And it's kind of crazy, right? But you are now looking at the stars where we will make those sorts of discoveries. So
yeah,
you are part of that
exactly.
story already.
And that's felt really amazing coming here.
So, well, we're really happy to have you here and hope to see more Kiwis out here soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for making the time to sit down and have a chat.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See ya.
Cool.